Hi, everyone. I'm Corey Pollard, and I represent injured workers here in Virginia. Today, I need to talk to you about something that happens more often than you'd think: getting hurt on the job when your employer doesn't have workers' compensation insurance. If this happened to you, you need to know your rights because you actually have more options than workers that were hurt while working for an insured employer. Here's the situation. In Virginia, any business with 3 or more employees, and that's full-time or part-time, is required by law to carry workers' comp insurance. But some employers don't. Maybe they're trying to save money, maybe their insurance policy lapsed, or maybe they got bad advice. Whatever the reason, when you get injured and find out your employer has no coverage, it can feel like you're completely on your own. But you're not. First, let's talk about what happens to that uninsured employer. They face serious consequences, up to $250 per day in fines, with a maximum total fine of $50,000. They can even face criminal charges, a Class 2 misdemeanor with up to 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. But here's the thing. Those penalties don't help you pay your medical bills or put food on the table. So what are your options? You have 2 paths forward. Option 1, you can file a workers' compensation claim. The state has something called the Uninsured Employers Fund that will pay your benefits if you win. You'll get your medical bills covered, weekly compensation checks if that applies, and permanent partial disability benefits for loss of use of the injured body part. Option 2, and this is the big one, you can sue your employer in civil court for personal injury. This is something that workers at insured companies can't do. You can recover damages for pain and suffering, lost wages, and there's no cap on what you can receive. And in some Virginia courts, your employer may be held strictly liable for your damages, meaning you don't even have to prove they were negligent, just that you were injured and how much you're owed. Sounds good, right? But let's be honest here. As an attorney who represents injured workers, I'd actually rather deal with an insured employer most of the time. And here's why. Many uninsured employers are small businesses that are already struggling financially. If you win a big judgment against them, they might just declare bankruptcy, and you end up with nothing. A smaller guaranteed workers' comp settlement, or the payment of statutory benefits, is often worth more than a big judgment you can't collect. Plus, the Uninsured Employers Fund rarely offers large 6-figure settlements, and dealing with them can drag on for years. So what should you do? Depends completely on your specific situation. And I know that's a typical lawyer's answer. But you need to look at how serious is your injury. Does your employer have assets you can actually collect from? Do you need medical treatment now, or can you wait for a lawsuit to play out? There's no one-size-fits-all answer. So if you've been injured on the job in Virginia and your employer doesn't have workers' comp insurance, don't make this decision alone. One injury is enough. Don't let your employer's failure to follow the law hurt you a second time. Talk to an experienced workers' comp attorney who can evaluate your case and help you choose the best path forward. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments below. Stay safe out there.